Hello and welcome. Welcome to Free Spirited Doctor, a podcast by me, Crystal Abbots, and I'm here to help you feel light as a feather. Hello. Thank you for joining me. My name is Crystal and I am a lover of life. I am here to share educational and inspirational stories to guide you in becoming the person you desire to be. Welcome to episode 2. In this episode, I will be talking about finding gratitude and living intentionally. We all know life is hard, but it can be a little less hard when we ground ourselves in gratitude, practice living intentionally, and build meaningful connections with others. Life can also be scary. For real, we make so many decisions for ourselves, our partner, our children, and we have many responsibilities. It can be easy to become paralyzed in fear. And it can be easy to miss out on the beautiful adventures and opportunities that surround us when we are overcome by the scarcity mindset. So let's flip the narrative and move beyond living in fear. Let's ground ourselves in gratitude and begin living intentionally. Let's live full and rewarding lives, filled with adventures, creative expressions, and service. I once was a single person. Yes, I was, just like many of you. Everybody, I guess. I was once a single person. I was able to focus all of my energy and resources on me. And then things changed. Life happened, and it happened fast. I married my best friend, and our little family quickly grew to a family of 4, plus our doggie. And now my energies and resources are often spread thin, especially as a military wife, mom of 2 young children, a recent PhD graduate, and a business owner. Now, how can I still enjoy my favorite hobbies that bring joy and laughter? How can I embark on a transformative, powerful entrepreneurial adventure? Well, the answer is simple. I am fueled by gratitude. I wake up, I'm grateful. I go to bed and I'm grateful. And I allow myself to dream. I am filled with feelings that fuel my fire and equip me with the radiant energy I need to flourish as an individual, spouse, mom, and friend. And do you know what? I'm incredibly grateful. I'm grateful for who and what I have, and I can still pour energy into making my dreams become my reality. With a grateful heart and the tenacity to fulfill my dreams, I can rid myself of feelings of burnout, self-doubt, and overwhelm. When we focus on what needs to be done each day and align our efforts with our daily goals, great things can happen. Grounding ourselves in gratitude and living intentionally is not easy. Have you tried this? It's hard. We need to invest in daily practice. It is a practice. It is a gratitude practice. Being grateful and expressing gratitude are 2 separate practices. They must be nurtured daily. Living intentionally, that's also hard. And it can mean something different to everyone. Each of us. When I say intentional living or living intentionally, what does that mean to you? And what does that mean to the person next to you? Maybe we could stop and have these conversations sometime. Now, I encourage you, be mindful, set boundaries, or working definitions for yourself and what these practices could look like, and what they could look like in your life. What's feasible? What's realistic? Now, here's a simple gratitude practice, a breathing exercise. Breathe deeply through your nose while you think of 3 things you're grateful for. Hold that deep breath and smile. Form a picture in your head of those 3 things. Now, pretend you're blowing up a balloon and fully exhale your full breath out your mouth. Really force out the air. Repeat this process 4 more times for a total of 5 intentional breaths. Breathe in deeply through your nose while you think of 3 things you're grateful for. Hold that deep breath and smile. Form a picture in your head of those 3 things. And now pretend you're blowing up a balloon and fully exhale your full breath, forcing out the air. Again, breathe in deeply through your nose while you think of 3 things you're grateful for. Hold that deep breath and smile. Form a picture in your head of those three things. And now pretend you're blowing up a balloon. Fully exhale your full breath out your mouth, forcing out all of the air. I'm not sure how many times we did that, but I challenge you, I encourage you to repeat that for a total of 5 intentional breaths. And do this every day, morning and nighttime, throughout the day if you can. I invite and encourage you to move from a mindset of scarcity to a mindset of abundance. Find new ways to practice gratitude and intentional living. It could be as simple as writing down 3 things you're grateful for on a sticky note and stick it to your refrigerator. Say thank you to the person at the bank. Say thank you to your spouse. Look in the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself. Be grateful with each and every breath. Intentional living. Be mindful. How much time and energy are you investing in scrolling your phone and staring off as you're having a conversation with somebody? Are you intentional and mindful during those conversations? You could consider your eating habits, your movement, your lifestyle, so many things. Your adventures, your lack of adventures. Find new ways to practice gratitude and intentional living, and then integrate those practices into your daily life. You deserve to experience the harmony and joy that comes with being grateful and living intentionally. You sure do. Just like everyone, we all deserve to feel the joy. Now, what else? What else? What do you see when you look in the mirror? How do you feel when you see a reflection of yourself? When was the last time you looked in the mirror and felt connected with the person you saw looking back at you? When was the last time you smiled and sincerely thanked the person looking back at you in the mirror? We know life gets hectic. Sometimes we're physically moving at a fast pace while managing all the moving parts and pieces of our family and life responsibilities. Other times, other times we are able to slow our bodies, but then our minds continue racing as they sift through the multitude of tasks yet to be completed and the emotions yet to be processed. How can we genuinely slow down and appreciate the gifts we've been given and the blessings around us? Have a breath, an intentional breath, for the purpose of slowing down and reconnecting with yourself. Sometimes we're pretty hard on ourselves. I know I am. Sometimes we find ourselves thinking about other things we could have done with our time, could have done, said something different we should have done as individuals, parents, spouses, business owners. Sometimes we wonder what else we could be doing with our time. Sometimes we wonder what we should be doing or thinking about. Instead of developing what is real, what is now, we waste our time thinking about what could be or should have been. And with this mindset, we can easily get overwhelmed, overcome by self-doubt. Now, I challenge you to stay in the present moment. Focus on what needs to be done each day and how your efforts align with your daily goals. Consider how your tasks help you feel fulfilled and how your time invested in various actions, behaviors, and thoughts propel you closer to living your dreams and becoming the person, parent, and spouse you desire to be. Think about every task, conversation, everything, and how these experiences help you and others become stronger, happier people. Here are some steps to living a more intentional life. Identify your personal values. Can you do that? Maybe you can. Maybe you haven't thought about it. Maybe you've thought about it and you're just not sure what they are. Here's where you could head over to my website and read a little bit more about this. But for now, identify your personal values and then develop some values-based goals. Ensure your goals align with your values and align your daily habits with your goals and personal values. Would you rather be busy all the time, or would you rather live intentionally with time for playing and socializing? It's up to you, and you know which of these choices I prefer, but it really is your choice. So now give yourself the grace to fully immerse yourself in the present moment. Do what it is you desire to do and live intentionally. Allow yourself to experience gratitude, mental clarity, and self-love. I challenge you to prioritize your tasks and stick to your schedule so that you can be less busy and more productive and more present. If done properly, this may lead you to experience decreased amounts of worry and stress. You might even experience increased happiness and a greater sense of fulfillment in life. And before you know it, you will soon be approaching those big dreams you once thought were far fetched, and you will be navigating the hardships of life with gratitude. Community connections are one of my personal core values. Is it one of yours? Ironically, I also value solitude. And I've learned over the years that I need to have a sense of wholeness and balance in my life. I need both solitude and community. Connecting with others on a reflective, transformative level has been critical to my mental health. Empathy, patience, and understanding provide us with the necessary tools to develop and build those deep connections we long for. Continued reflection, living intentionally, and practicing gratitude are all essential as we continue experiencing life and learning who we are as individuals, parents, and business owners. Oh my goodness, our personal values, they change. Did you know that? They change as we gain experiences, knowledge, and understanding of ourselves and the world around us. My values today are different from what they were before I had kids. What about you? For now, let's reflect inward and fill ourselves with gratitude. Let's be grateful for who and what we have, and for how we are, and for who we are. Let's also be grateful for those around us, something we take for granted, maybe. And let's continue building a sense of community for ourselves and our families through intentional and meaningful interactions with others. Life is hard, yes, but it can be a little less hard when we ground ourselves in gratitude, practice living intentionally, and build meaningful connections with others. Now, have a breath, smile, and be grateful.